If you can go back 10 years in time and tell yourself a life lesson, not anything, a life
10
lesson,
years?
what would it be?
Enjoy this.
10 years?
If you can only go back 10 years and tell
would
yourself a
be-
life lesson, what would
Alright,
it be?
well, let's see about how old we are. I would be, let's say, because my birthday's in December, hers is in
Let's
I'd be 16.
Not saying how old we are.
No, I would
Oh,
be.
she's gonna be 30. Who cares?
I'll be 16. She would have been 17. You would have been.
44.
You would have been.
19.
I would have been a senior
Okay.
in high school. I would have said
19.
I would have been
God.
graduating
Oh,
high school.
All right, so what's the life lesson you would have told yourself
19.
10 years ago?
Life lesson I would have told myself 10 years
10
ago
years?
would be.
You would be 20.
No, I'd be 19. I'm 29.
Oh, that's right. You know, oh, she ain't give it that year. Go ahead. What would you?
What the people in high school are saying to you now will not matter. Your body image.
That's
your
not-
no, your body
Preach it.
image and who you are in this moment is not the rest of your life.
Preach, girl.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Enjoy this because listen to your parents. It gets harder. Don't wish all of this away.
Don't want to be an adult so fast.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Don't want to grow up.
How about you, Felicia?
Not to let so many people take advantage of me. Like, not to let people see your kindness for, like, weakness.
What about you?
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Because you learn stuff every
I
day.
was
So what's the life
16,
lesson
10
you give
years
I was
yourself 10 years
graduating high
ago?
school.
10 years ago? Let you be more exposed to the world. Because I think I did you wrong
Fair.
by keeping you so. And then I would say that what I know now, what I do then,
No, not that.
Oh.
A life
No,
lesson.
no.
I don't understand.
Do you want that to enjoy your time off? Take more time off?
Make,
stuff
take
like
more time
Go on
off.
vacation. Go
Because
do more.
let me tell you something. There's nothing like him being retired and me being retired. We have the best times. Look, he's inside watching a ball game. We have the best times. No, we really do.
that. Dad, wave. What? Wave. There he is.
Yeah, but we have the best times together. I think, but I would really tell myself to let Ari live. To tell him what I know now, let her go.
All right, good.
Not to put her like that, like she was. Let her go. Let her learn. All right, what's next? Anyway,
Who's your favorite author? We were just talking about Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe and books and stuff like that.
my favorite author,
Favorite author, favorite book, whatever.
Jesus.
Danielle Steele and Judy Blume.
Yo, Judy
Judy
Blume
Blume.
has got it.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. And
5 People You Meet in Heaven.
oh my God, yes.
And I Love Anything, Ellen Hopkins. But that's because I feel like it relates to my age group from girls from like 18 to 25.
What's yours?
I'm
Laura Ingalls Wilder.
No, I'm a stereotype.
Are you a love romance?
No, I'm a big stereotype. Nicholas Sparks. No.
You know what? I like Nicholas Sparks. I like a few.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I
But I
do like
have, like,
Nicholas
a lo-
Sparks, but my favorite would be Julianne Peters. She writes like teen angst.
Yeah.
All right. If you could visit any fictional place, where would you go? Any fictional place, book, movie.
Yeah.
Not real.
I think this goes back to my want of time travel. I think I would go to the movie Tuck Everlasting.
Oh!
Because I would go
Oh
and
my
drink from the tree.
God!
I would want to be with Tuck Everlasting to go through that.
Yes.
But it would break my heart if I had a Winnie Cooper.
Mm,
I think anybody's heart would break if they had a Winnie
yeah.
Cooper.
What's yours?
Fictional place.
Mine would be, I would have to split the difference between two. It would be either Winnie the Pooh
Yeah. She's
or
The Thousand Acre. I was just thinking that.
or
Thousand
the
Acre.
other one would be Fern Gully.
What is that?
Ferngully?
Like where the fairies have a really
Yeah.
big issue with like the oil spill and them cutting down
Yeah.
the forests, and it's a really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I have a good one.
What?
If your life was a book, what would the last line in your book be?
Start with Felicia.
Oh God, no.
Now,
Come on, think about it for
What
a
was the
second.
last line?
The
I don't
last
have
line
to
in your
think of
book.
it. I don't have to think of
Go
it.
ahead.
What do you think it'd be?
She lived hard, she loved hard, she learned hard, and she made it. Because I lived hard. I loved hard, I learned hard. But I made it.
I think I would bite off of a movie probably. You are smart.
Oh,
are
how
important.
precious. You are smart, you are loving,
You are smart, you are beautiful. you
Oh,
are
that was
important.
my favorite book
you
too. One
are
of my favorite
important
books
to
too.
help.
That
I
was
think
it,
that
yeah.
would definitely be my last line in my book would be like, at the end of it all, I still remembered you are smart, you are beautiful, you are
Do
important.
you know that a little girl said that the other day? Where was I? I know where I was, and a little girl said that the other day, and I was like, that is perfect. What was the question we asked before?
Fictional place you would go.
A fiction
sorry.
place you would go.
I had it and I forgot. I lost it now. Thumbelina.
Yeah.
Thumbelina.
Ooh.
Or the new Tinkerbell where she's with all her little fairy friends. I definitely
You know
want
what
to be a
else I think
fairy.
would be a really cool place to be
You
for
are
a
a
sleepover? The apartment of the bananas and pajamas.
Why didn't you say Little Mermaid? I'm shocked.
Because
I just see.
you need to understand I'd want to be in both places and Prince Eric is
Do you
fake
wanna
right
know
now.
where
I'm
I
not a
would go?
homewrecker.
So weird. Narnia.
I'm not surprised you
Yes.
would go to Narnia. I'm
I
not
would go to
surprised.
Narnia. You know why? Because I would have to be with that woman.
I know you would be with Aslan.
Aslan would be, and I would
You
have
know
to
why?
really see
Do
a
you wanna
man.
know why?
with
Because
a
that's
horse.
Bob.
Yeah,
Aslan.
he is Aslan.
He is Aslan.
So what would the last line in your book be?
She cooked it up.
My
You know?
well, I think that my book would be an autobiography,
Okay.
and I think it would be written from my perspective to others, and it would be from a book, and it would say, "I love you forever, I love you for always." My baby's
Oh, don't make me cry.
What would yours be? Last line in your book.
She did her best.
Your best is always the best.
Fair.
I don't know. Everybody tells me, like Erica tells me, everybody tells Dana tells me, and even these guys tell me, you need to write a book. You need to write your life.
I have said to Christian multiple times, I would love to collaborate on a book with him about you. I would love for you to write a book about your life and then write about the mother he had, the mother I had, the mother we had.
They're three different people.
Oh yes, they are very different.
They
people.
are three different
But he's
people.
smart enough to do it, and I have the concentration to do it.
I'm too tired.
Do you know
I have
that
said it to him for years. I think it would be a great book.
they are three different people?
Yeah.
The mother he had,
Because we are
The mother she
6
had,
in case they don't
and
know,
the mother they have now,
we are 6 years apart.
they're very different people.
Very different people.
Very different
He will
people.
tell me stories about her that I'm like, she would never do that. Or
Yeah.
I would tell him stories about like just her coming down to the school for me or whatever, and he'd be like, she would have told me to suck it up. And I'd be like, not me. Also
Very-
because
three very,
he is a male
Different.
and I am a female. Very different mother.
and I am, though at those times, sometimes I feel bad for the mother he had.
Same.
I don't.
And that's why I try to make up for
But
it now.
that is
It's just why he just said that. I don't.
no, but I think that
But it made him
also
the man he is
Maybe
today.
partly maybe
but it
why
also
I did.
helped with the brother he is today. With
Yes.
also
Yeah,
the godmother I am.
yes.
We're very different people
Yeah.
when we have Bobby, for example. If we have Bobby out together, he is very stern that this is the way things are done, this is the way they have to be done, versus I'm the way of, well, why do you think this needs to be done this way?
Well, that's because you're just like him. You want to talk for an hour.
I do.
Hit the kid and get it over with.
No.
Hit the kid and get it over
This
with.
video does not support child abuse.
No, 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 no. I don't mean like that. We're just funny, but yeah, I'm not a talker.
What?
No.
What is your life motto that you try to live by? What is your self mantra in your daily life?
Can I go?
You want to go?
What
Or
is
do you
your
have
mantra?
yours?
Um,
We're trying to give you yours.
Then go.
I always do good even when people aren't watching. I believe being good is even when people are not looking.
What's yours?
That's character.
Today is a good day for a good day.
What's yours?
I know what you mean by that, kid.
Be humble, be kind. The good guy doesn't always finish last.
Wow.
Mine's I wish a motherfucker would.
God bless.
That was mine.
It's mine.
I wish you would.
I wish a motherfucker
No,
would.
that's
I'm confrontational.
That's
though.
just what I
Different.
think.
I think it's because of
But mine,
yeah.
my mantra,
Like what you say in your daily life, somebody cuts you off on the road, or you're just having a bad day and nobody did anything to you. The cashier at the register being a butthead, for lack of a better word.
you are not gonna make me get up.
Fair. That's a good one.
The first thing I do in the morning, you can ask your father, is I get out of that bed, I go to that mirror, and I say, you are not going to lie, and you will not get high. Because 23 years is 23 years, but that monkey sits right there every day.
Fair enough.
And there's nothing bothers me, and believe me, I'm not going to get hard because I don't even have good drugs yet. But that shit, no. That's just something I have to live with. What, Christian?
When do you feel like you first grew up? When you were officially... What age did you think you were grown up?
Probably 19 when I moved out of my house, my parents' house.
19 years old is when you first thought you were an adult. Okay. Ariana.
When you thought you were an adult, or when you were an adult?
When you first thought
When
you
you
became
realized you were an adult, or you
well,
thought you were an adult,
and then realized. Let's go
okay,
with that.
thought and then realized.
Thought 19.
Realized.
Realized, probably 5 years ago, yeah.
I know. Yours. Do you think you're an adult? Even though you do adult, do you think you're an adult?
Thought I was adult. 20. Because I told you some very interesting news. We had a lot of hard conversations, so thought 20. Realized this past year I moved to Kentucky.
I knew it.
You?
Because that was one of the hardest things I
I
ever
knew
had
it.
to do. I left a 5-year life that I didn't know where. Besides knowing I had a roof over my head of like family support, I was going to know I had max of 6 people here.
Okay.
That is terrifying.
Yeah. When I moved out of state.
I knew nobody, but go ahead.
Yeah. You knew yourself. That was enough. Thought I was an adult would have been the day I moved into the dorms for college.
Yeah.
And I was scared. I was so terrified. I had a really strong back, but watching the elevator doors close and my mom sitting there crying was...
Yeah.
Alright, that's it.
Realized?
I'm not there yet.
Fair enough.
Me either.
Honesty, there you go.
I am not grown up.
Yeah.
You will never grow up.
I will never grow up.
You
I
are
thought
your
I was an adult.
19 when you laughed in your mother's face and she bit you down the stairs.
That's true too, but when I thought I was an adult, when I gave birth to Christian.
Yeah,
That's
I
when
would think you're
thought
pretty
I
adult
was
by
an
then. You
adult.
just shoved a whole other human outside
No.
your cooter pooter.
And then another time I thought I was an adult
Oh, no.
when I could go pick up that baby after their mother threw them out the window. You're still not an adult. And when I realized I was an adult, it ain't come yet. It ain't there yet. I gotta tell you,
Let me
I'm gonna
ask.
be 54 in 2 weeks. I don't know where the hell, I don't know who you
So this
people
was my
are.
next question. You guys have kids. You both have kids. We don't have
Wait,
kids.
what do you mean you don't know who you people
I
are?
don't know, where did you people
Where
come
did
from?
time go?
Where,
She
what-
blinked yesterday. You were 6 years old.
Where did you come from, sir?
That's
When
dementia
I
setting
turn
in,
you
Mom.
around-
You're an adult now.
He's
Dementia's
got
setting
a
in.
tiny, like,
Excuse
5
me.
o'clock shadow on his mustache.
You were that little boy sleeping
You are
upstairs.
5,
I wasn't born.
hanging off of a fence.
He was 5.
Where the hell did you come from? Because you were crying,
So
and he was giving you a bottle. Where did you?
just a different bottle now. American honey.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. Where did this come from? I don't. I look at you and I'm like, God, where did it go? Where are you?
I want
Where
you.
did it go?
I want you. Like, one of the things that, not that you're old by any means, but people that are older than us, like our parents. It's scary for me to have that feeling too, because when I was younger, I was that artsy fartsy kid that had beads and nail polish and crap everywhere.
What
And
are you now?
okay,
Beads,
shit everywhere.
All right, go ahead.
So,
What's this now?
and I remember making my mom a picture of she and I for her birthday. And we were young kids, but it was her 39th birthday. And I remember it because I made 39 out of beads. And in my head, I was like, man, she's 39. And in my head, I'm like, I'll be 30 in 3 years.
So very
And
similar.
It's scary to think, like, where did the time go? And it's like,
You guys are getting older too.
where's the time?
So when somebody asks me how old my mother is, automatically in my head, I think you're 36. Because that is when we first went to Disney.
Yeah.
It's all of us together. I think my mom is 36. And then I have to stop myself and I'm like, no, my mom is not 36. My mom's 54.
See, I
years
think
old.
40 immediately. When somebody asks me how old my mom is, I think 40.
And
That's the age.
getting old
Yeah.
doesn't bother me because
But that's scary
For
for,
me-
us as kids. As your kids,
but for
that's
me,
scary for
getting
us.
old doesn't bother me. First of all, I'm not afraid to get old. I'm not afraid to die. I don't know. Do you want this to get serious as it's gonna get?
Go for it.
My biggest fear is when death is. I cannot let him go.
But I also know that me and Christian are going to handle both of your deaths very differently. Him is going to be, I feel like, 10 times harder on me versus you. I think he will be distraught. I think he will have to be the backbone when Dad, and I will have to be the backbone when it's you.
But I have to tell you, and I'm not a weak woman, and I know how to write a check, and I know how to take care of
Well,
everything.
you got
and I know
your
how
mom
to
has
do-
super strength now.
No, but I know how to do all that. My biggest thing is that, and this has nothing to do, brothers and sisters, they come and go. It's just like friends. You see them at weddings and funerals. But he's my best friend in the whole. You're my best friend, and you're my best friend. You're a different friend. You're a different friend. But he is my best
He's
friend.
your soulmate. That's different.
He's my best friend in the whole world.
No, they have a lot of fun together.
That's what I'm
we-
saying, but you
A
just-
sick amount of fun together.
Yeah, it's weird. And still to this day, we're married a long time. Still to this day, he's old and cranky. He walks into a room and I light up like a light bulb.
So,
I get all giggly. I wait for him to come home. If he's out with you, I'm like, yeah, please go. 10 minutes into my day, I'm like, oh my God, how long is he gone? When is he coming home? What's he doing? I wonder what they're doing. And I call Chris. What, Ma? Nothing.
so like I was
She
saying,
does that.
you
I-
both are moms. At which point do you realize, like, is being a mom hard every day? Are
Yes.
you stressed every day you wake up to be a
Stressed?
mom?
No.
Now wait, you're the young child, your children are grown. Grown in the sense that, like, we can put our own socks and shoes on
Listen to me.
and not turn our shirt around because it's backwards.
As a parent,
That's me struggling daily.
I know, I
You-
still put my alarm.
as a parent, you be happy every day, but you're not happy all day every day. You're happy, but you're not happy all day every day. And with kids, whether they be big kids or little kids, you never know what the next minute's gonna be.
So now,
Shit changes like that.
as a mother of a younger child,
It's the same.
I'm terrified for my child every day because when they're babies, you're with them all the time.
You have
As soon
control.
as they go into the world,
even though he's just going to, like,
Yep.
primary
Oh, no.
school.
You don't know.
can't control.
I mean, we all know World Trade having all these things happen all the time.
What kids
school
say to them on the
shootings.
bus, you can't
Yes.
control what adults say to them, you can't control. And then now he's entering a different, facet of childhood. He's going from
He's not the baby.
childhood to adolescence. So he's going through changes. As he goes through changes, I go through changes. And every day is different. Some days we're stressed, some days we're
Good,
we're good.
happy,
Some days I feel like I'm the best mom in the world, putting notes in his lunch, making him shape sandwiches. Some days I feel like the worst mother in the
Because
world.
I forgot.
I gave him
He
lunch
ate
money instead of
cheesesteaks.
making one.
No, he ate cheese.
No, some days I feel like the worst mother in the world, and I'm not doing enough. It's a constant battle of
Within yourself.
within yourself. And a mother said it that if you are constantly think that you're a bad mother, you're already a good mother.
You're already the best mother.
Unless you actually are a terrible mom.
Unless you are actually terrible.
But that doesn't change.
I mean, he's got to be serious here for a second.
I fear for you every day. Every day.
I don't call
fear
home
for
every
you.
day. I know I don't call home every
No,
day. You
no.
know I don't call home.
I know you don't call home every day. But that's not what it's. I fear for you every day.
Because you can't control.
I can't control you driving in a
You.
car.
Mhm.
I can't control zombie apocalypse.
Can't control other people
I
driving
can't
the car
control.
around you.
I can't control some jerk telling you my steak ain't good. Like the guy threw the brandy at you. What was my first thing? Well, who was he? When we going?
You're right.
This is 2 weeks later. I find out somebody's mean to you. You know me. I can't. Like people don't talk crooked to him in front of me. No.
No.
Not my son. Not my son. And my worst thing about me is I don't let your father speak. I don't let him talk. I noticed that at the doctor the other day. Do you know that none of his doctors talk to him?
Well, yeah, we know that, Mom.
Because they...
I don't
Well-
think that Dad knows anything about himself.
No, he doesn't.
I don't. I
No, he
think
doesn't.
that now he has just logged every one of his like favorites, wants, needs, energies, all into you as a diary. And
Dad,
then
what's your
things
favorite
like-
ice cream? I don't know, what is it?
Chocolate.
Well, I
Mom's
did.
his
So
bookmark.
here's- so-
Mom is his bookmark.
Yeah, honestly,
So,
he could be
well,
like,
I don't know that that's a bad thing though, because in life, as humans, we look for companionship, and in that companionship, with that aspect, it might be kind of nice every once in a while
Not
for
to have
someone
to think
else
for
to
yourself.
observe it. Like I'm asking you to witness my life with me and help me throughout it.
Yeah, but you want to know something? When the cardiologist is sitting there checking him out and says,
"What hurts, Bob?"
and then
What's
when
it
did
telling?
his chest hurt? It's his chest. Oh, the other night when he was stressing, he bent over, he felt a pain in his arm. And then the doctor looks at me, he laughs, and Bob was well, Matthews. Well, you know, I don't have to talk to you because she's good at all this, you know.
Dad really doesn't
He
have to go
has
to the
no
doctor.
idea. Do you know the other, we get pill pack now, much easier for me.
Is that what you were pulling out? Like
Yeah.
that it just all comes in one?
Yeah,
You
I
just
had
grab
to do
it,
that.
go?
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Wait,
Yeah.
so I take the pill pack out. So now he opens the pills and he looks, he says, are these the pills I take at night? I said, no, Bob, those are your morning pills. He goes, oh. Down, he opened the other pack and these are not your night pills either. What are you doing? Well, where's my night pills? It says 10 p.m. on them. Those are your night pills. I can't with him.
No,
I
but
can't
even
with
that
him.
even has to do with like his food though. But how do I like? Do I like that?
Oh, when I order for him in the restaurant, it's the best
Do I
food.
like
Eat
that?
Bob. I'll have steak. Medium rare. Spinach.
No
baked
way.
potato. Baked potato. No sour cream. Butter only. Don't even put it on the dish. And the waitress is like, what are you gonna have? Oh, the father shopped me the other day.
What did you get?
We took the baby to home plate.
I love home plate.
Yo. Their breakfast burrito.
No. He had a hot dog.
Yo. Shout out to Home Plate with their breakfast burrito
hot
and to the
dog.
girls that make it for me after 11 a.m.
Oh yeah, that's Teresa.
Man,
She knows you're my daughter, that's why.
it's so good.
Teresa likes when she's eating a hot dog and a hamburger. But their hot dogs are this big.
Sign me up. Is it beef?
Oh yeah, it's one
Oh,
of
beef
Kentucky.
Frank.
I like chicken and pork.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. I like the shit hot dogs.
Said Brett,
I will not eat a hot dog.
I made your father what we got in the world market that time.
Hot
those
dog water ice
bratwurst.
cubes.
Those
I hate hot dogs, guys. All hot dogs.
She
Oh, they're
hates it.
disgusting.
So every time I talk about it, I'm like, what about hot dog water ice cubes?
Yeah, but what do you do with
Oh.
that?
Oh, I do
Ruin
that.
someone's
Oh.
day.
No, stop.
That or you go out with a shot.
Hot dog water ice cubes.
So I have such bad eyesight. One thing you could change about yourself. I think I know it would be one of two things.
I would change two things.
Go change one.
Okay. That's fun. Let's not be greedy.
Okay, probably my anxiety.
Okay.
Wait, are we going physical or
Anything.
personality?
Chris Quartz, go.
Oh man.
My weight.
I see you struggling back there with that.
My weight.
That's it?
Yep.
Ariana.
Go to mom.
I would stop cursing.
Oh shit.
I would just, because I like me. Today, I've grown into me. I like me. I like the person I am, and I like that my husband likes me.
Personality wise, my need to be perfect. My physicality wise, I would get a nose job in a second.
Why? You have a perfect.
No. I have told you this my whole life. I would get a nose job in a second. I hate this bulbous and fatty piece on the end of my face. The first thing people see.
I'm calling Elizabeth! Stella!
Okay, what did you think I
Yeah.
was gonna say?
A nose job.
Nose job.
Really?
Nose or skin. You always complain.
I
No,
would.
actually, it would be your teeth.
No, I think
And I think your
Christian
teeth
likes her
fit you.
teeth.
I wouldn't.
Christian likes her teeth.
And I wasn't thinking physical. I was thinking mental.
I was thinking one physical and
Okay, so physical
my
and
need of
mental.
acceptance and approval.
What I would change mental?
Oh,
Ooh,
No.
the whole three
No.
quarters of the
Serious?
brain.
Serious? I would change having ADD because it's very sickening disease.
Would you change having anxiety?
100%.
Would you choose to not have
okay.
anxiety?
No, I wouldn't choose not to have it. I would level it back a little bit.
Yeah.
I would tone it down because my anxiety makes me like. I'm not diagnosed OCD by any means, but there are a lot of things that I take to an extreme.
Yeah.
And because of my anxiety, I'm very organized, and there's a lot of things that I have to have in a
Organized?
certain manner.
Not with the laundry.
When are you organized?
my laundry doesn't count with the phone.
At work. I wanted to clarify
Your
that.
brain is organized.
At work,
You
she's
have to.
very
You have to.
meticulous.
Okay,
Like
when
all
you
my
have
orders,
anxiety.
I've got clipboards hanging
Yes.
everywhere, and I've got like my
Yes.
order schedule. All of that is tip
Yes.
top.
I have that in my
Yes.
head.
So I can agree with you that my anxiety makes me a good person and a bad person.
Yeah.
My anxiety makes me a very cautious mother,
that's it.
but it also makes it's also crippling sometimes
What
to deal with.
What would you change?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm fucking awesome. I don't need to change.
Thank you, honey.
Bam!
You are perfect.
So,
God made him.
That's
Christian has walked
right.
through rooms ever since I'm little. What do you hear, Ariana?
The angel.
in all seriousness, probably my aggressive nature because I'm very
Yes.
aggressive.
No, I wouldn't change
I
that.
wish I had some more empathy.
I don't wish you had more empathy.
I don't wish you had
wish
empathy because
it
you know
would
what?
be your tone.
Excuse me.
Your tone
Excuse me.
to things.
Personal.
Yeah, I have to tell you,
Yeah.
not empathy, because really deep down, you are sore.
Mm-hmm.
You're your grandfather. You're your father. This father. You have to put that to cope.
Okay.
That's a
So,
coping mechanism.
moving onward.
Because he's not
If you could cure
That's
one
okay.
disease in the world, any disease in the world,
What would it be?
what would it be?
Cancer.
One kind or as a whole?
Cancer. And all cancer.
Me?
Mhm.
Smoking.
That's a disease.
Addiction.
Addiction.
there you
is
go.
a disease.
Addiction. I would, the world would be such a different place.
Or infertility. Infertility or cancer.
And cancer.
We're talking disease. I believe pedophilia is a disease. I think that's sick.
It's
I
not
think
a
that is.
disease, honey.
I think that's a mental
It's not a
sickness.
disease.
It's-
Fine, I would cure mental sickness.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
I would cure mental sickness.
Well, then that covers the addiction. Go ahead, what would you? I have the real one that I would cure.
She's like, y'all took cancer, y'all took mental
Well,
disease.
because, if I would say cancer, okay, yeah, because it that eliminates
Yeah,
so much.
so much.
But like on a personal, like selfish level,
Yeah.
it would be so many other things.
Like what? Name one.
Name one.
So my thyroid disorder.
Fixed
That
thyroid disorders.
She has thyroid as well. Yeah.
that would be it because I know so many.
What I
people
would
that
really
suffer from
cure? Penile dysfunction. Oh my god.
So,
Okay,
on a serious note, I would get rid of juvenile diseases, like
Yeah.
kids' diseases.
Yeah.
Fair.
Kids
So
that's
lupus,
cancer.
kids.
Well,
That's because
when he
That's
says
terrible.
that he needs to be more empathetic.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Come on.
Makes
Well,
us all
that's the one
cry.
thing I can't stand
He
kids
can't do
suffering.
kids.
He can't.
I can't do
no,
kid suffering.
and he's got a soft spot for
I
kids.
can't
So-
handle
He
it.
likes
I can't stand kids, especially when they're little monsters.
On the subject of good, hard things, you are given $1 million. You cannot spend it on yourself or your family. You have to put it to a charitable cause. What would your
A
cause
charity.
be? A charity, a cause. What would your cause be?
Okay.
But not endorsed by any charities.
Not endorsed by any charities, not supported.
Excuse me, because I can't think.
Go ahead, Mom. What would be your...
Off the bat, St. Jude.
Okay. What would yours be?
Andy Scholarship Fund.
Your cousin has a scholarship fund. He passed away. Makes sense. Andrew Keeper. Battered women. Battered women and children. I would... Yep.
Probably to childhood diseases or
Wounded Warrior.
Wounded Warrior.
And I don't think it would be Wounded Warrior. I think it would, what I really would, let me tell you something.
There's a lot, obviously, but that would be my first one
What-
I'm thinking of.
Did you ever go to the Louisville upstairs? To the,
Muhammad Ali. The
No.
Muhammad Ali Center.
to the hospital?
The VA.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would make that VA everywhere in the world. That VA is so
I've been to
impressive.
that VA hundreds and hundreds of times. Yes. For
I think that VA is
for him and
wonderful.
Uncle.
Fair.
What's that?
If you,
Oh, I made sure they were both there. With my diamond hands, with my good hands.
if you could declare world peace, would you?
If I could
No.
declare world peace,
No.
Would you?
Don't give no answers.
Look at me.
what define world peace?
That everybody be
I know what world peace means.
No
but
war.
You define it.
No war. No military branches.
No.
No, and unfortunately, yes, this
No,
is
no.
military branch. It gives
No,
people
no.
jobs, but they'll find out.
No, 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 no.
I'm asking you. Government does for the people, all for the people.
You're
Barter
talking about
Let me
a
explain to you.
socialization system.
Let me explain to you
I'm asking, the
in
Hunger
the
Games?
best way I can.
The Hunger Games.
Let me explain to you in the best way I can. Forest fires. Okay. So just hear me
Forest
out.
mine?
Let me hear me out. This is going somewhere.
Okay.
This is an analogy for
Oh,
war.
okay. I was like, Tourette's?
So war has
Oh,
been around
fire.
forever, and there's bad repercussions of war, but it's a necessary evil. Forest fires are a necessary evil that need to happen.
Yes.
Does anybody say, "Oh, I'm going to go burn down a forest today"? No, but it's a natural occurrence in nature that needs to happen for growth. War
Sometimes they do it.
Yeah.
needs to happen for growth.
Technology, economy.
It's
Yeah.
a necessary evil.
It's a
Do I
necessary
want
evil.
war?
No.
Do I my pro-war? No, I don't want anybody to go to war. But I think it's a necessary evil, just like every bad thing out there is a necessary evil.
See, in the world today, and it's true when people say, with every action, there's a reaction.
Oh my gosh, I've heard that
It's-
since I'm so little.
It's a butterfly effect.
It's a butterfly effect. It's
You
always,
guys
but
said that
that's
makes it sound horrible.
world. That's the world, though.
I'm just curious.
That's the world.
If I could
That's how the
end
world
one, if I
works.
could have one bad thing to end, you hit the nail on the head earlier when you said pedophilia. I would end that. That, sex trafficking, any of that like hardcore stuff.
Oh.
Oh my
I
goodness.
thought that before.
I was just curious. Would you declare world peace?
Would I declare world peace?
Yeah.
You can't, no, because it would ruin the world.
Would you?
It would ruin the world.
No, I would
Because then also you're going to it, you said world peace, free this, but that's a socialization system. You want that, go to Canada. Leave my United States.
Oh
You
my
want
God.
that, go to Canada.
Anyway,
Because
Just a curiosity
you're not going to get
factor.
the same kind of health care. And it's terrible to say that if you don't got no money, you don't get no good health care.
Question.
No ticket,
Sorry,
no
go
shirt.
ahead.
If money, family, nothing was ever a factor, like you could take whoever you wanted
Yeah.
with you, where would you live?
Me with my husband,
You can take anybody with you.
If you want to, like, and it can be Doe Valley, like, but anywhere.
You could live anywhere and you could take anybody with you and nothing was an obstacle. Work wasn't an obstacle.
You make your
Financial
money,
situation, family,
your
like,
family,
Financial
your
situation.
family will come visit you wherever. They'll be
Or
with you.
family
where-
would live with you. Just where.
whatever to make you happy.
If you could
Where in
pick-
the world? I feel like she would say Old Brooklyn. But that's
Well, that
just
struck a
that's
bell.
just a
Look at her,
guess.
she was like,
That's
oh,
just a guess.
ooh.
Not today,
19
Brooklyn.
1970 Brooklyn. 1970 Brooklyn. 1970 Eastern Parkland. Between Fulton and Atlanta. That was my whole life.
What about you, Ariana?
I can't answer that honestly because I haven't been everywhere that I would want to be.
Mm.
I can't answer that. I
What
still
about you,
want to
Felicia?
go places.
Someone's upstairs. At 16. At 16. With my boyfriend. In Rotterdam, New York.
Either
Nah.
Maine or Vermont.
I'm surprised you didn't say France.
Ew.
I'm shocked you did not say France.
Ew. Cold.
Chris?
Chris Court. Aspen.
Nah.
I know.
She's like, but those mountains, girl.
Mm.
That's too cold for her.
See, I don't do well in the heat, so.
I love the heat, so I would probably stay somewhere.
With me?
You know, you can visit.
Yeah.
So,
Pizza night at Ellie's.
one of the things that I like about the West Coast is that it's hot, but there are mountains and there's beach. So probably somewhere on the West.
But then there's the earthquake.
Yeah, but
Because that's gonna fall right off the face of the earth.
well, I know.
So
But if I go too far south, that's all gonna
It
flood
was no,
soon.
it was no, it was
There was no problems
No
anywhere.
problem.
Just
Oh, I'd be in Bora Bora. Forget that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be in that hut in the middle of the ocean. I'd be in that hut in the middle of the ocean.
like, no, I'm sorry. No, in the middle of the ocean ever again. I love you. I appreciate you.
I wanna
going,
be
I will never
landlocked.
go on a cruise again.
No,
I got
but
so
you're
sick.
not floating in the water. It's the thing is there.
No, it's
That's our next vacation.
Mm-mm.
No, bye.
See?
See you, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
I want to be Felicia. She's
Always
always
going somewhere.
Ah,
Oh
Where did you
man, that's
live,
like when they
sir?
say to me, "What's your name?" Ariana. Oh my God, like Grande? Yeah, that's what it is.
no, like Ari. I hate when people call you Ari.
Where would you be, sir?
I almost bought a house in Bosnia and Herzegovina. That would have been it.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
the-
but I
on-
could
I have a
see
good
that.
one. I have
On the
a good question.
Mediterranean, in a beautiful house, or on the water.
Oh, same time.
And then if not there, here. I love where we live. I think it's a great
You
place.
know what? I love where we live.
It's
too.
the best place to raise a kid at.
All right. Peace, love, happiness.
Yeah, you guys.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear, what you want to see, what you want to talk about, and we'll be about it. You tell me about it, and I'll be about it. Bet ya.
Wanna know why? Because this is Ellie B signing out.
Ellie B signing out. New York to KY. Love you.